New Zealand will join rivals Australia and England for a T20 Tri-Series that will feature some of the best and explosive T20 players in the world. Stay tuned for my preview of the 2018 Gillette T20 International Tri-Series right here on Bevo B5 Productions. Hello cricket fans, welcome to my preview of the up-and-coming 2018 Gillette T20 International Tri-Series, which will feature Australia, England and New Zealand. In this preview, I'll go through the series schedule, the squads, the last T20 series the teams played in, and my prediction. So let's not muck around, let's get straight into it. So the 2018 Gillette T20 International Tri-Series between Australia, New Zealand and England will get underway on Saturday the 3rd of February with the first T20 between Australia and New Zealand starting at 7:20 p.m. local time at the SCG. The second T20 will be between Australia and England. They both lock horns once again on Wednesday the 7th of February at 7:40 p.m. local time at Blundstone Arena in Hobart, my hometown. I'll be going to this match, cannot wait. The third T20 will also be between Australia and England. This one starting at 7:20 p.m. local time at the MCG. This one taking place on Saturday the 10th of February, a day before my birthday. This will be the last T20 of this series in Australia because the series then heads to New Zealand. The fourth T20 will be between England and New Zealand, taking place on Tuesday the 13th of February at 7 p.m. local time, 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time at Wellington Regional Stadium. The fifth T20 will be between Australia and New Zealand, a rematch of the first T20 at the SCG. This one on Friday the 16th of February at the same time as the fourth T20, and this one will be at Eden Park. And then the final T20 of the series before the grand final will be on Sunday the 18th of February at the same time as the last two T20s, and this one will be taking place at Eden Park. It's between England and New Zealand. And the final will be taking place on Wednesday the 21st of February at 7 p.m. local, 5 p.m. Australian Eastern at Eden Park. Now the first T20, the first three T20 matches of this series for Australian viewers will be on Channel 9. The last four T20 matches of the series can be viewed on Fox Sports. That is for Australian viewers. So that is the series schedule. Time now to have a look at the all-important squads for the series, starting with the Australian squad. Of course, Australia are ranked 7th in the world when it comes to T20 cricket, and the squad will be captained by David Warner alongside Aaron Finch as the vice-captain, who is coming off a good one-day series for Australia against England recently. Also in the side is Ashton Agar, Alex Carey, who made 425 runs in the Big Bash this season, Ben Dwarsis, Travis Head, the big hitting Chris Lynn, Glenn Maxwell, who hasn't really got a good run in the last couple of international series at test and one-day level, although he was added late to the one-day squad and ended up playing in the fifth one-dayer against England, but it's good to see him in the squad. Kane Richardson also added to the T20 squad. I thought he was a bit unlucky to miss out on the one-day squad, but good to see him in this squad. Darcy Short has also been added to the Australian T20 squad, a very exciting player. He has been in the Big Bash for the Hobart Hurricanes, has made a record 504 runs in the Big Bash this season. Absolutely incredible effort, can hit a big ball. Looking forward to seeing how he goes in the Australian T20 lineup. Also in the squad is Billy Stanlake, Marcus Stoinis, Andrew Tye, and last but not least is Adam Zampa. So that is the Australian T20 squad for this Tri-Series. They're going to have to lift their game a little bit because they were a bit poor in the one-day series last against England. And even though this is a sort of a different side with a different players, they still need to lift their game just a little bit. The England T20 squad for this Tri-Series is quite strong. Of course, England are ranked 4th in the world when it comes to T20 cricket. Of course, they were runners-up in the latest T20 World Cup. They lost the final to the West Indies. Owen Morgan will captain the side. Sam Billings is also in the side, as well as Josh Butler, who can hit a big ball, Tom Curran, Liam Dawson, Alex Hales, who's been in form in the latest T20 matches for England, Chris Jordan also in the side, as well as Dawid Malan, Liam Plunkett, Adley Rashid, Sam Curran, who will make his 2020 debut if he plays. Of course, he replaces Joe Root, who has decided to be rested for this T20 series in time for the up-and-coming Test series against New Zealand. Jason Roy also in the side, as well as Ben Stokes, who I doubt will play, but he has been named in the side anyway. James Vince, David Willey and Mark Wood rounding out the England T20 squad for this Tri-Series. A very strong T20 squad, as I mentioned. And the New Zealand 2020 squad is looking quite strong as well. Of course, they're ranked 2nd in the world when it comes to T20 cricket. They're just coming off a recent T20 series against Pakistan, which I'll talk about shortly. Kane Williamson will captain the side. Also in the side is Tom Blundell, Trent Bout, Tom Bruce, Colin de Grand Homey, Martin Guptill, Andrew Kitchen, Colin Munro, Seth Rance, Mitchell Sentner, Ash Sodhi, Tom Southey, Ross Taylor, and also in the side is Ben Willer. So that is the all-important squads for the 3 teams competing in this Tri-Series. Now let's have a look at the last T20 series these 3 teams competed in. So Australia's last T20 series was against India over there in India, and well, Australia batted first in the first T20, made 8 for 118, but they were defeated by India, who only made 1 for 49, but India won on DL method. The target was 48 in 6 overs due to rain, and India was able to match that and win by 9 wickets. But in the second T20, Australia did bounce back. India batted first, made 118 before being bowled out, defeated by Australia, who made 2 for 122. They won by 8 wickets. And, well, in this match, Beresdorff took 4 wickets, who, of course, he hasn't been named in the side for the Tri-Series, but he took 4 wickets. Zampa took 2 wickets. Henriquez made 62 off 46. He is also not in the Australian Tri-Series squad. Head made 48 off 34, both not out. So the series between India and Australia was tied at 1-1 because the third T20 there was no result, it was washed out. England's latest T20 series was at home v South Africa and also against the West Indies. Let's have a look at the first T20. England was pretty convincing winners in this one. South Africa batted first, made 3 for 142. England was able to beat that and did it with 9 wickets to spare, so they won by 9 wickets. Hales made 47 off 38. Burstow made 60 off 35, both not out. The second game was a different story though. South Africa batted first, made 8 for 174, so a lot better than the first game. England couldn't beat that. They only made 6 for 171. They lost England by 3 runs in this game. Curran took 3 wickets. Roy made 67 off 45. The third T20, England, well, they bounced back. They won by 19 runs. They batted first. They made 8 for 181. South Africa could only make 7 for 162. England, like I mentioned, won by 19 runs. The third game featured Hales making 36 off 28. Malan made 78 off 44. Jordan took 3 wickets. It was a good display by the English. And then their recent T20 game was against the West Indies. It was only a one match. This was in September last year, 2017. West Indies were able to win this by 21 runs. They made a healthy score of 9 for 176. England wasn't able to beat that. They were bowled out for 155. Plunkett, Rashid took 3 wickets each. Hales again featured well with the bat, making 43 of 17. So that was England's latest T20 series. And as I mentioned before, New Zealand's last T20 series was at home v Pakistan just last week. So they're pretty much into T20 mode as we speak. Well, the first T20 they won by 7 wickets, New Zealand. Pakistan batted first, bowled out for 105. New Zealand was able to beat that with 7 wickets to spare. Southey and Rance took 3 wickets each. Munro made 49 off 43, just one short of that 50. The second game, however, was a big turnaround because Pakistan won by 48 runs. Pakistan batted first and made a whopping 201. New Zealand could only make 153 before being bowled out at Eden Park. It was a pretty poor display by New Zealand, and there wasn't really a standout performance from a New Zealand perspective. The third T20 was a closer one. Pakistan, however, won the series by winning this game by 18 runs. Pakistan made 6 for 181. Again, they batted first. New Zealand could only make 6 for 163 at Bay Oval. Guptill made 59 of 43. So, of course, these are the two best T20 sides playing, so it was a pretty enjoyable series. So that was New Zealand's last T20 series. Okay, time now for my prediction for this T20 Tri-Series. I must say I'm really looking forward to this because, well, there's going to be 6 T20 matches, 3 quality T20 sides. It should be an enjoyable series. I'm actually going to tip New Zealand and England for the final, and I'm going to tip New Zealand to win the series. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not tipping Australia to make the final and win? Well, I just thought their last series against England in the one-day series was quite poor, and it made me question Australia at the shorter format of the cricket game. They're so good at test level. They're ranked 3rd in the world for tests, but they're not ranked very well in shorter formats. They're ranked a bit better in the one-dayers. They're not ranked very highly in the T20 format, and that just showed in the last T20 World Cup when they failed to qualify for the finals, being the semi-finals and the finals. So I'm tipping New Zealand and England to be the 2 best sides out of this Tri-Series because they're quality T20 sides. They show that with their rankings. England show that with the last one-day series. They've got similar players. They've got big hitters. Alex Hales can be good on his day. You've got players such as Jason Roy and also Josh Butler, who I think is very good with the bat. There's a lot of other players as well. Owen Morgan is a good captain. And New Zealand, well, don't get me started on them because they're a very quality side as well. And of course, they lost their last T20 series, but that was against Pakistan. They're a top T20 side. They've got a good side, and I think they're going to be too strong for both England and Australia, and I think they'll win the series. So it's going to be a good series. I expect it to be close, but I'm expecting New Zealand and England to be there in the final. And as for Australia, well, being an Australian, I hope that they prove me wrong. I really do, because they've got a quality team. They've got some good hitters, some good bowlers, but I just think England and New Zealand have the better side. So that is my Tri-Series prediction. Hopefully I do a bit better than my last prediction in the one-day preview, which someone in the comments, by the way, let me know. Please don't have a bet on my prediction, by the way, because I get things wrong. I admit that. So, yeah, that's my prediction for the T20 Tri-Series. And that is it for my preview of the 2018 Gillette T20 International Tri-Series. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you thumbs up and also comment down below what you think will happen in the Tri-Series. Also, share this video as well. That would be much appreciated. Of course, don't forget to subscribe for more of my content. I do plenty of other content on this channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, the best way to stay up to date with what I do. Also, check out the Bev Show Facebook page. I'll be basically starting up my live show again very soon for the new year, so make sure you check out facebook.com/thebevshow. Give it a like, and stay tuned to that. All other links are down in the description below, so check them out. And until next time, enjoy the Tri-Series. I'm Bev. Bye for now.